Hey, what's up? So, yeah, we're getting the end of November here. So, as it happens to be, because it's Canada, it's fucking snowing. So, yeah. Um, well, that's okay. Work inside. The took decided to take some time off from working. Fucking staring at this computer screen is just killing me. But yeah, decided to spend some time in the garage. Just last week, I seen the neighbor there. He was pushing out a lawnmower into the garbage pile. So I decided, well, fuck, I'm going to take that. Maybe I'll fuck around with it and try to get it out the door. You can see exactly what the hell's wrong with it. Don't look like he took very good care of it, but I took. So this thing, I took all this off here just because I wanted to take a look and see exactly everything that's going wrong with it. So it's a Briggs Stratton 550, 158 cc's. That's actually pretty good. Um, the only problem with it, and it seems to be, it's, well, wear and tear. So it's got all its wheels on it still. That's a bonus, but kill switch here got a split in it. So I'm gonna bypass that. I'm gonna put it zap strap it here. And I'm gonna put a T-handle toggle on there so that when you pull it open, you just lock it into place on the side here, and then you can run it as is. And if you want to stop it, you just undo that T-handle and good to go. Or that, or I just bypass the whole fucking thing and take this whole piece off here. Because I popped that spring off of there because I was fucking around with it. Just wanted to make sure that that connector was actually good to go. But as you can see, it's got a little bit of rust on it. It's got compression, but it looks like it's been sitting for a long ass time in this garage. So I'm gonna clean that up and get it out the door. It's got fuel in it, as you can see. See there, you got some gas. It smells pretty clean. It's got. I'm gonna have to put some oil in it. No oil in there barely, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. I'm just gonna get it out the door. I'm just gonna do this in segments here, so I'm gonna start talking again real short because I'm gonna take some more apart there and get it out the door. So yeah, stand by to stand by. Yeah, so got it cleaned up. Just a couple of cans, well, not a can, a couple of sprays of brake cleaner just to clean it up, just so I'm not working in too much oil or something like that. I don't know why Dad couldn't do something like that. Man, he liked working on stuff. It was just still covered in grease and oil. He always said that that's the way it is. That's the way it should be. But I like to actually have it a little bit clean just so I'm not really filling around. I can see exactly what I'm doing. So took a look at the air box. So yeah, no wonder the fucking thing don't run. You can't even see where that's almost like oil. So definitely rings are probably done shot in this thing, but I'm gonna get it going and get it out the door. Hopefully somebody will buy it. Who knows? Really shouldn't do that, but I wanted to just to get it out the door. And then I popped out the spark plug, and yeah, you could see how. Oh, there we go. Doesn't want to come out very well, but yeah, you can just see a little bit. Oh, it doesn't want to focus on that. Weird. Alright, whatever. It's black, so yeah, gonna get it going. I cleaned up the points there. I got some emery cloth, so I just cleaned it up there just so that I made sure I got contact. Well, so got that all done there, all cleaned up. I just went with some emery cloth around there, make sure that was good. Gap there to make sure that was all gapped out. And then cleaned up the spark plug, making sure that was all nice and clean. Inside there, I shined it up a little bit and gapped that to make sure it was just perfect. But yeah, a lot of people, they say you're not supposed to do this because you should actually have contact all the time because you'll burn that out. But I don't really care for this thing, so I'm just going to get it out the door. So I had some rope, some extra starter rope, so I'm going to actually use that just to get it turned over, just to make sure I got some spark. And then we're going to find out. Moment of truth here. Make sure I got enough ground there. Yeah, actually see it good. Oh shit. Oh fuck. There we go. I don't need too much. Just need enough to get this thing turned over a little bit. Oh, got spark. So, on to the next thing. I'm gonna have to put her back together and find out and see, make sure it starts up. Alright, oh, yeah, there's something else there. So, when I took the lid off, I thought, where the hell did I do that? I'll put it right here. So that pull cord sits out like that. I was like, oh, I'll wind that all back in there. But it's just rivets holding that. So you have to take this whole fucking thing off just to get at the internals in this thing, because they riveted the top here. You think it would have made it easy so that you can just undo a couple of bolts and you pop that off and then pop in a new one. But no, you gotta take this whole piece off in order to get at that. That's fucking bullshit. But whatever. Alright. So I forgot to show you guys. Well, that pull start was really loose. Had about that much sticking out still on there. It wasn't wound up tight enough. So these things, you gotta open them up because you can't retighten the spring inside there without actually taking it off. So I took it off, and what you want to do is, as you can see here, them locks, as it's pulling, that lock engages and it pulls and it turns the top there. So what you want to do, I made sure all that spring was all nicely lubed inside there, and you can see right there's where that rope goes through. So that rope, it's gonna go through. It's gonna go through there. So see, I got like a half a turn. There's about a little bit of friction. So how do you know how much rope to put in there? Well, people, they keep winding it however they want to wind it. But I used to go find something similar. So this roll of duct tape, it's basically the exact same size. So I know for a fact I can roll this on top of that, and I'll know exactly how many turns. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until I get to that thing. So there's about a half turn, quarter turn. So 6 and a little bit. So we're going to see. So I got a little bit already there, but I want to make sure I get enough pullback on that to actually seats it back into place. But you don't want to go too much. And then you're going to have to feed it through. What I found is these little clock mechanic screwdrivers. They fit perfect. If you got the rope jammed in there, you can fit that rope right inside there, push it all the way through, and then you can tie up your knot there. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna get this done and hopefully it's good to go. So back together. See, I should have went a little, maybe I should have went on one more turn just to get it, make sure that's good to go. But as long as it's all back there together, I don't really care. Alright, on to the next thing, putting it back together. Okay, got the cap on. Yeah, it's still not tight there, but that'll work for now. Good enough. So it's all tightened up, good to go. Make sure this is good to go. Give her a try here. So I open her up here. So I cut off. That actually connects there and actually shorts it out so it doesn't go. So I'm gonna give her a little bit of gas. We've got a can of ether here somewhere. I'm not supposed to really use that, but I just want to see if it's good to go. Oh shit, that fucking spring came off. There we go. We'll let that come off. I think it'll be wide open. Alright, so we'll find out here. Make sure, see how she goes. See if it actually starts up. Oh, she goes. Good to go. I'm going to clean that thing up and get it out the door. So it's about an hour. Took about an hour and a little bit. Actually, what time are we here? Hour and a half. So yeah, hour and a half. Clean it up. Get out the door. If I get $40 for it, that Kind of pays for my time, I guess. If not, well, we'll see what happens. Might try to get for 50 and then take 40. All right, later.